Hi, my name is Fayaz Farouk of Rowpoint Training and Coaching. I wanted to take a moment and talk to you about why you should attend and hire Rowpoint for your next executive leadership retreat. You know, leadership, the word leadership is a very over-exaggerated and overused word. You know, I've attended functions with the word leadership where there's actually nothing developed for leaders. And I think today, you know, whether it's in books or social media or nonprofit organizations, every word is just the word of leadership is abused. An example is a friend of mine who was just doing a leadership function, and I asked him, what elements of leadership are you developing or teaching the participants? And he looked at me like, what are you talking about, Fayaz? And I said, well, you got a leadership event. Where are you teaching leadership to these people? And I think people assume leadership is just a kind of a blanket statement or an umbrella, but in actuality it's not. It's something to be taken very seriously, and it's something that we believe strongly needs to be enhanced and used in a way that people can benefit. So then why should you attend and have your organization hire us for your next executive leadership retreat? Well, number one, chances are you've never attended a leadership retreat like this. We have spent over a decade understanding, learning what normal retreats, what normal development programs look like for executive level people. And the whole case of how Rowpoint got started was because of our executive leadership retreat. It's a very unique, one-of-a-kind event. It's 2 days long in length. An average day is about 12 to 18 hours in length. It's very long, but it's extremely exciting and extremely learningful and meaningful and purposeful, if those are full words, if I can explain it. So what do you get out of it, right? Why should you spend the investment and your energy and time and contact us about a executive leadership retreat? Number one, results. You've tried the old way, you've tried the training, you've tried the coaching, and nothing seems to have gotten you to really push it to the next level. You feel stuck. The entire point of having an executive leadership retreat is to help your organization get to the next level. Once we agree to do the leadership retreat, choose a date and a location, because usually it's a destination, and we've done it in Vegas, we've done it in Montana, we've done it in Spokane, Washington, we've done it in Seattle, Washington, we've done it in Los Angeles, in Irvine, in San Diego, we've done it in Aspen, Colorado, which was a lot of fun. I'd love to do it in Texas, but Seattle's a great place to do these things and whatnot. So anyway, moving on, it's always a destination. We spend hours running focus groups, doing behavioral analysis work on every executive that's attending. We really figure out the key data that you may not have in understanding what's causing the paradigm shifts or the stuck in your organization, right? Or even in your own leadership capabilities. From there, we did custom design an entire workshop just for you. The only similarity that the companies have in the executive leadership retreat is the design from the outline. There's always breakfast served, there's always lunch served, we always go out to dinner. After the first day, there's always some fun activity. We've done bungee jumping, firewalking, Ferrari racing, golfing, which I think was the most boringest of the whole of all these things, but it was still very impactful because there was a lot of executives for these particular organization. We've done K1 racing. You know, we've done what do you call those things? We've done the snowmobile obstacle course in Aspen. That was a lot of fun. And you know, it's just about making learning very, very fun and meaningful with direction and strategy at the end of the day. And that's what we work on. There's usually myself and a couple other consultants, usually they're PhDs, and our goal is to drive direction and strategy. Your goal is just to show up, participate, have good attitude, and just follow through. And we don't really give a lot of executives the options of not following through. It's private and it's exclusive. Unlike common leadership retreats where you're dealing with people from all companies and you're limited in the confidentiality agreements you've signed and whatnot, The Executive Leadership Retreat is designed only for one company at a time. It takes us about 2 to 4 weeks to come up with the design and have enough data to be really accurate with our forecasting and our information that we're going to execute with. And it's very private. There's never been a moment where any of us have ever disclosed anything private, but there's been a lot of moments and a lot of breakthrough moments where executives have broken down, or they've wakened up, or what we call enlightened to, wow, I've been silent for 17 years, and now as a business owner, it's time for me to really speak my voice because the company's not headed in a direction we're heading. Another one that we did with a tech firm, they lost a $30 million customer. They never debriefed on why. The CEO was extremely upset at his executive team, but never failed to communicate this. Immediately during this transition of our dialogic action process technique that we use, that's exclusive to Rowpoint, we immediately took a shift, debriefed every one of this, the whole situation that ended up, and what actually ended up happening is that team ended up going back to that client and winning them over again. So that was $30 million that they made in their investment. Not a bad deal, right? And then lastly, it's fun learning. Now, as you get to know me, you'll realize I am very results oriented. I take my business very seriously. I study and live the art of leadership and management. I went to the Drucker School of Management. Does it get any more management than that, right? But I'm a very fun guy and extremely engaging. And I've learned that over the years, through study and I've read plenty of case studies and data, where if you make learning fun, it becomes permanent. So my objective is not for you to come in, sit around passively, gain a little bit of information, go back to your life like normal on a Monday. My goal is for you to come in, get engaged, get fired up. So come Monday, you're able to execute at a very high level. And we help coach you through the process thereafter to continue this trend. I hope I gave you enough information to help you make the right investment with your next leadership retreat. Choose Rowpoint if you're really looking for an impactful, fun, private, and exclusive event. Thank you very much.